Hello and welcome to another Surpass Community Weekly Update. My name is Tim Burnett. I hope you're all safe and well. Today is the 16th of April, and in today's session we have a feature update. We're talking about the audio capture question, so we've got some enhancements to that. We have an announcement about Surpass joining the International Language Testing Association. We have news of an unofficial ATP conference kickoff with a virtual happy hour that's been organised by the lineup team and others, so look forward to that. And then I've got further news and information about an upcoming item bank workshop on the 4th of May, along with community news, events and jobs information. So I'll see you all in 10 seconds. Hello and welcome. I hope you're all well. It's the 16th of April. My name is Tim Burnett and here is this Surpass Community Weekly Update. So first of all, let's just mention, we keep mentioning it now, but the Surpass conference, virtual conference, will take place on the 4th to the 8th of October. Please do make sure you register your interest for that event. It will be a fantastic event, I'm sure. More details are to come as the planning continues. Then we have Surpass feature audio capture update. So this is a feature, it's a question type that's been in this past platform for a while, but we're adding some additional features to it over the coming months. So something to look out for in September, in summer. And I caught up with Yasser, who's the product owner for these particular features, and he explained some of the new features that have gone in. Yasser, how you doing? You doing okay?
I'm very well, thank you, Tim. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Welcome to BTL. I know is it 3 months now you've been working with us?
3 months, just this week, at the beginning of this week.
I've heard good things already, so I'm really excited about this. And thank you for joining me so early. I think sometimes it takes people a little bit longer to warm up to these interviews. So we're going to talk about audio question type, and you've got something to show me here with the audio question type. So this is about the ability to package tests for candidates to try out as part that include the audio question type, something that we've not been able to do before. Do you want to just talk me through the options?
Absolutely. So first of all, a package test in itself is a zip file containing all the relevant materials for a test, things like your items, your sections, any sort of pages. And the purpose of it is for candidates to become familiar with the certain types of questions, have a bit of a play around. And the key difference between the package test and a normal test in Surpass is that the results are not captured in Surpass. So what we can see here is an audio capture question. So as you can see, you've got, at the moment, there's no attempt attempted. The record button is the only one available to press. So we can click record. We can record our attempt. You then are able to pause the record. And as you can see now, the question has been flagged as an attempted question. I can then save this recording, and then that gives me the option to be able to play it back and review. And if I'm not happy with my attempt, I then have the option to re-attempt. And if you click record again, then just a pop-up will show up just to double check that you are sure you want to continue, and you're able to go through the process again. Just to highlight the kind of configurable options. So as I'm moving away to another question and I had a recording attempt started, it just brings up a pop-up to confirm that whatever I've recorded so far will be the attempt that's saved.
Perfect.
And then on this question, as you can see, it's showing a 0 attempts out of 4. So this is one of the things that's configurable on audio capture question type. You're able to set a maximum number of attempts, and once it reaches that maximum number, the record button will no longer be available. You're also able to configure the maximum length of time, and also whether the recording starts immediately as soon as you enter the question, or whether you have the option this way where the candidate will be able to start the recording as and when they are comfortable.
Perfect. So there's lots of different options, lots of different, because I know customers come at this from multiple different angles and have different use cases for it. So it certainly is a very versatile question. And I love the radio wave. That's just so useful in having that kind of positive feedback that something is actually happening and you're not being left alone out there with your talking to yourself on the screen, which I do a lot of. And it's super easy to use, isn't it? It is a beautiful looking question. And I suppose the other thing to mention, isn't it, that we've obviously just in terms of the STEM text there, we've got some very basic in this demo, but you can have media, images, you can even stack multiple ones of these together, can't you? Group the items. There's lots of different options there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can create different sections for them. As you've mentioned, you can attach various media types, pictures, videos, things like that. So it is a very versatile question type that we offer. And now it's available in package tests. So it's great.
That's perfect. Well, thank you very much. That's a fantastic demo. And thank you for being an absolute star and coming on with me. I think we're going to be seeing more of you on this. I think you're a bit of a natural to this.
Thank you very much, Tim. It was my pleasure.
Excellent. Well, I'll see you soon. And thanks a lot.
Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.
He certainly is a natural at it. So thank you very much, Yasser. Some more information will be coming out about that when the release comes out this summer. If you want any information, you want to keep it in touch, then obviously go to surpass.com/follow and make sure you're on our mailing list for updates. And of course, if you are a customer of Surpass, then please do speak to your account manager about those features. And if you want to know a bit more about the Michigan Language Assessment contract that we've recently engaged in, then make sure you check out on the news page as well. And that's where some of this information, these kind of new enhancements stem from. Next up, we've got an announcement that we've joined the International Language Testers Association. So this is a nice piece of news to support the community. So as everything, we really do want to get engaged with the wider assessment community and help people promote and kind of rethink how we can all deliver assessments and improve the assessment process for everyone. So we're very proud to be part of associations like this, and we have a strong association connections all over. So it's brilliant the news that we're now part of that particular association. So that's pretty good. If you want more information on that, then go to surpass.com/news. Next up, we have an unofficial ATP kickoff. So ATP is towards the end of this month, so I think it's the 27th of April. And we have been getting together with the lineup guys and a few other organizations just to arrange a bit of a social ahead of it. So it's a virtual happy hour. And Ben caught up with Ashel and Nick from the lineup team just to hear a little bit more about it. Here's Ben, Ashel, and Nick.
Hi, thanks for joining us. I've got Ashel and Nick from Lineup with me. How are you doing, guys?
Doing well. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. It's nice to see. Well, I think Ashel, you're in a basement room, aren't you? So you've got the lighting, but Nick, you look like you've got the same sunshine over there in the States that we've got here in Yorkshire right now. So that's it's good to know that it's blue skies worldwide. But Ashel, you came to us a couple of weeks ago saying that you wanted to put on this happy hour pre-ATP. Why was that? What was the thought process behind that?
Well, Ben, it actually kind of snowballed. It started out small. We participated in a happy hour with Prolidian and Danis and Company a couple months ago, and they asked if Lineup would like to host one. So we chatted about it a little bit, and it decided that we'd like to get more people involved. And I think that if we do this on our own, the likelihood of it, being a successful event is much smaller if we all pull together our resources and all participate. And I think it's really snowballed into something great, and I'm very excited about it.
I think it's really, it kind of sums up that whole ATP community feeling that we all have though, isn't it? Like you'll notice on there, a lot of us do the same thing. We may be considered competitors in some space, but when it comes to this kind of thing, we all get together, we all discuss for the betterment of the industry and just to have a bit of fun, I think, as well, and share a drink and, get to know each other a bit more personally. So on that note, Nick, question for yourself. Well, first of all, I believe you're quite new to Lineup, aren't you? Do you want to give us, Ashel's spoken to the community before, but do you want to give us a little bit of an introduction?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. Well, I'm Nick Sorsensky, and I am the newest member of the team at Lineup. I joined the team about 2 months ago as the digital marketer. So I'm responsible for, any external communications and marketing to make sure people know more about Lineup. So I'm really excited to get to know this community and beyond. So thank you so much.
Great stuff. So who can attend? You say you're excited to get to know people. Who are we inviting to attend this happy hour?
Yeah, absolutely. We're super excited to be holding this event with some of our friends, including Surpass. And we're looking forward to having anyone who is attending ATP this year. I think we're just looking forward to being able to connect with old friends, and obviously for myself is to meet new ones. So virtually anyone who is attending the event is encouraged to attend, or if you're in the certification.
Great stuff. And is this a regular thing? I think you've already mentioned this is something that snowballed out of a previous event as well. So Nick, you're saying as a digital marketer, you've kind of taken this on board a bit, haven't you? Is it a regular thing? Are we planning on it being a regular thing?
I actually think we are hoping for it to be a regular thing. I'd like to bring some more vendors into the fold. And maybe we could do this quarterly or potentially ahead of ICE Exchange in November. Maybe we could all get together ahead of that as well. I think we'll have a discussion amongst all of us after the event and see what we think. But I think there's a lot of potential.
Okay, great. So why should people attend? I suppose one thing with virtual events at the minute, there is a lot going on with the run up to ATP. How is this different to the main event?
Well, I think that everybody has the Zoom fatigue, and our thought at Lineup was really the networking events during ATP may be difficult to attend because you've already been on Zoom all day. You've ignored your emails. You've ignored all the things that you've got going on. So you might not choose to attend those networking events. So we thought we'd put something on ahead of time so that maybe it would be a little easier on everyone to join us. Also, a lot of these networking events are really, they're presentation focused, and we don't really get the opportunity to network in the way that we did pre-COVID. So the way that we've designed this event is very conversational based. We're all just going to have conversations about different topics that interest us. We've given attendees a choice of which room they'd like to attend and who they'd like to visit with. So I think that we've designed this in a way that's really beneficial for everyone.
Okay, great stuff. So just to finish off, because I think we've gone way over our 2 minutes already, but it's sounding really exciting. How do people sign up?
Yeah, so I'll let everyone know. You can sign up directly on our website at lineupteams.com/RSVP-happy-hour. And hopefully we can link all of that for everyone. So it's a quick and easy access, and you just fill out the form and then you'll be sent an invitation.
Great stuff. Well, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to tell us about this. I look forward to seeing you next week at the happy hour. We'll in a little more of a social environment than the current workplace environment that we find ourselves in right now. But if there's anything else you'd like to say, please do now. Otherwise, let's wave bye-bye and go back to Tim.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben. We always appreciate the Surpass team.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Speak to you later. Bye now.
Thanks, guys. So I look forward to that. That's next week. If you go to surpass.com/events, you can find a link to that particular event as well. So if you didn't quite get the URL there, then go to surpass.com/events. Talking of events, we have an item banking workshop on the 4th of May. Now, this is I'm kind of still working through the planning of this, but the idea is to have a bit of networking at the start and then a section of, I suppose, short, punchy tips and advice from a number of different speakers from this past team, and maybe even some externals as well, but just to give you some kind of top tips in certain areas. And those areas that we're looking at the moment are things like item types, team management and auditing, I'm saying that wrong, item performance monitoring, and then also instant and third-party publishing. So if you're just using Surpass item banking as just standalone tool to push out to other platforms, that's fine. Or if you're using Surpass alongside Surpass Test Driver, then obviously you've got the option of instantly publishing and resolving any item issues that you have just before sign up. So if you go to surpass.com/signup, there you can find out more information. So please do check that out. Next week is Beyond Multiple Choice. That's on the 21st of April. You go to www.beyond-multiple-choice.com. It's a 3-hour webinar, this one. They have the larger conference later on in the year. Some fantastic speakers lined up. I'll be speaking for about 20 minutes during one of the breaks, just giving updates as to what's been going on in the community, but some really good speakers, better than me, will be presenting as part of that. So please do check that out. And of course, also ATP Innovations in Testing on the 27th to 29th of April. We have a number of speakers talking as part of that. We've got user research and inclusive experience with Kat and Andy. This is kind of on top of the webinars and events that the guys have already put together. So please do check those out if you haven't done so already. We'll be talking about utilising the ultimate candidate experience. That was Steve Winnicki from Examity and our very own Jim Crawford. And then we've got making use of technology for further enhanced standard setting practices with Amanda Danis and Chris Morrison. So please do check that out as well. Other event to look forward to is the CNG Chicago meeting. That's on the 5th of May. Successors from the 2020 is what they're looking for. That's registration has already started on that. I'm sure they would welcome people from the wider Chicago area. So please do check that out if you want to get involved. As ever with all these things, then go to surpass.com/events and you'll find more information there. Okay, so looking at other community news, jobs, and events, we have so there's a really good post here actually. Sorry, her name's just dropped off the top there, but from Joe. Joe has posted an article about the successes at school versus successes in life, and I spotted it from Peter's comment on my LinkedIn profile here. But Joe mentions about a video in there. There's this fantastic little video that I think it's almost worth playing to a lot of kids, just to give them a feel as to what they need to achieve at schools and what they don't necessarily need to achieve at school. So it's worth checking that out. Silex and Educas. Educas is the kind of, I think, the English equivalent of the WJC exam board. They're both hiring at the moment, so please do check that out if you're looking for a job. NCFE have announced some updates and information about their input into the Essential Digital Skills qualification, so please do check that out. And then there's a lot of talk at the moment about rethinking education and rethinking assessment. So if you want to check this particular podcast out, Ollie Newton was a keynote speaker at one of these past conferences a couple of years ago now. Excellent speaker, fantastic individual as well. So please do recommend you check that out. Thank you for watching and listening. If you're listening on the podcast, don't forget the podcast channel. And I'll hopefully speak to you soon. So goodbye from me. I'll play my little video now. There we go. Cheers.
The technology and services behind Surpass power the testing of many of the world's highest profile qualifications. Unique technology enables collaborative item authoring in banking, comprehensive test assembly, secure test delivery, and efficient grading and feedback of high-stakes paper, tablet, and computer-based testing, including automated one-click reporting solutions to assist you with item analysis. We can provide access to SME management services and trusted psychometricians, and our test delivery services team can help you get started with online proctoring or finding remote test centers. Or, if you prefer, the advanced integration options and raw data extraction options in Surpass give you the freedom to choose your own external service providers. Trusted by international test publishers, certification, and awarding bodies, the Surpass platform is a globally hosted SaaS service with integration at its core. It is used to deliver millions of secure examinations every year in over 100 countries. In addition to a full range of standard question types, Surpass item authoring includes many innovative features which expand your testing capabilities, such as the spreadsheet question type, diagram creator tool, and the award-winning high-fidelity image viewer. When you use Surpass, you do so as part of a community of like-minded organizations. We constantly reinvest in the development of the Surpass platform with guidance and collaboration from Surpass community members. So, what else sets us apart from the competition? We provide multi-device delivery support from one platform. This is essential for making the most of the many testing scenarios and opportunities in this global market. We stand by our customers by providing excellent service and support, and above all, we are committed to continuously developing innovative features, helping the Surpass community lead the industry. We're confident that with Surpass powering your assessment, we can improve the examination experience for everyone. Get in touch with a member of the team today and discover how your assessment program could be powered by Surpass.